I used to think the scariest thing in life was being alone. Now I know the truth. The scariest thing is thinking you're alone, when you aren't. When I moved into my new apartment, everything felt perfect. Quiet building, clean walls, cheap rent. The landlord smiled too much, but whatever. I dealt with worse. The first night I noticed something odd. Around 2:50 a.m. I heard whispering through the walls. Soft, delicate, almost like someone crying. I pressed my ear to the plaster. Nothing, just silence. I shrugged it off. Old plumbing, thin walls, whatever. But the next night it happened again. Same time. Same faint sound. Like someone breathing right beside me, but muffled. By the third night I was paranoid. Eyes burning, sleep-deprived, staring at the walls like they were watching me back. Then I heard it. Tap, tap, tap. Gentle, rhythmic, like fingertips drumming inside the walls. Then a whisper. Anyone there? My blood turned ice. I stumbled back, heart racing. I don't scare easy, but that voice, soft, desperate, too close, felt wrong. I didn't answer. I just sat in the corner until sunrise, lights on, shaking. Morning came, I told myself it was a dream. Until I found the first note. It was slid under my door, written on torn cardboard. Please don't tell him. No name, no explanation. The landlord passed by while I stared at it. You settling in okay? He asked, too casually. I nodded, hiding the note. His smile stretched, too wide. He walked away. That night I didn't sleep. Instead, I sat by the wall with my phone flashlight. Hours passed. Silence, and then tap, tap, tap. My breathing stopped. Are you still there? The voice whispered, trembling. I whispered back before thinking. Who are you? Silence. Then a shaky reply. He put me here. Please help. My mouth went dry. Before I could respond, footsteps echoed in the hallway. Slow, heavy. The voice inside the wall whispered, frantic. Don't make noise. He listens. Footsteps stopped outside my door. A knock. Everything all right in there? The landlord's syrupy voice. I stayed silent, frozen. After a moment, he walked away. The wall voice sobbed quietly, then faded. I wanted to run, pack everything and go. But something, guilt, horror, curiosity, kept me there. The next morning, I pretended to go to work. I waited by the peephole as the landlord walked down the hall. When he disappeared, I grabbed a hammer. I pressed my ear to the wall. Silence. No breathing. No whispers. I hesitated. Maybe I was crazy. Then I saw it. A tiny hole. Not from age, clean cut, like someone watched through it. My heartbeat pounded in my skull. I swung the hammer. Plaster cracked, dust exploding into the air. I tore chunks away until a small cavity opened. A stench hit me, rotting, sour. Something shifted inside the darkness. A hand. Thin, bone-tight skin. Nails broken and bloody. I stumbled back, gagging. The hand twitched. A voice croaked. Please. I reached in, grabbing her wrist, trying to pull her out, but she slipped back, screaming, He's coming. Footsteps thundered upstairs. I panicked. I didn't even think. I ran out of the apartment and down the stairs. I didn't stop until I hit the street. I called the police from a gas station. They arrived in minutes, lights flashing. I returned with them, shaking. When we opened the apartment door, the wall was sealed, smooth, fresh plaster, like nothing ever happened. The officers looked at me like I was insane. The landlord arrived, concerned and confused. Are you sure you're feeling well? He asked gently. I couldn't speak. They searched the place, found nothing, no cavity, no hole, no girl. They left. The landlord locked the door behind them and turned to me with that same stretched smile. Walls in old buildings make strange sounds, he murmured. Sometimes they play tricks. He leaned closer. Sometimes they remember. I left that building that night and never went back. Didn't take my clothes, didn't take my things. But sometimes, late at night, I hear it again. Soft, tap, 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 and a whisper. Please don't leave me here alone.